So, online game again, we can play against some opponent in English drafts, and maybe after that I will try to play against computer and see how far I can go, if I can beat Natalie. Okay. So there is my opponent from Norway, playing American English checkers. Let's go to the center. This is the most common opening. This time I will not try to go to the center directly to 14 as I used to. In this variation we must remember that it is not possible to capture backward, and we can move only by one square with our king. So I will try to be more developed in the central part of the board. I don't know if that will work or not, but we'll see. We'll see. There is some tactical possibility of sacrificing here 12 to 16, but it would be profitable for me and not my opponents. So he or she exchanges, okay. Can I try to move forward here? Majority capture rule doesn't work, so this move is not working. So will I see this move or this move? Because 3 to 8 is not possible, because I would just move forward. That's right. So now going to 11, he exchanges could be problematic for me. And there is this threat of going to 19. So for example, after going to 10, he goes to 19, I take, my opponent takes, he takes, I take, and he takes 2. Okay, so it's not good. So I stop liking this position, I guess. I don't like this position, and I am forced to make such move here. But still, my opponent has to play something, and it's not easy. So this exchange is being made. Okay, that gives me some interesting play. If I played to 24, my opponent will take to 23, and another my checker will be gone after one move. So I must make a waiting move. Like this one, for example, and I don't know what it brings. What is my opponent's elo? 1196 after 13 victories. Okay, so that's a quite good opponent here, I think. Ooh. That's quite a good move, actually. Because I can't go 21 to 17 because of going to 14. That could be a problem. So I must try to play something like that. My opponent will be able to go forward to the king. And now I will try to make this move. If my opponent goes to the king directly, it can be easily taken by me 1-for-1, that's right. But now, perhaps even better will be to make this 2-for-2 exchange with his king. So definitely it was winning one for my opponent, but now I am not so confident about that. I'm sorry, my dear opponent, but you must take, and I take 2. So now it is 6 pieces against 6 pieces, and I take the center. This move will be something that limits him. And this move. This is not possible, this is not possible, and after that one I will go to the king. So I like my position now. But you know what? Perhaps even stronger move will be to play here, because it gives my opponent only one move to play, 9 to 14. Oh, but there is still 3 to 7 that I forgot. Perhaps was better. Now I can sacrifice 1, take 2 to a king, and I have the chance to make more kings in this position. And I'll try to use it, of course. If I go here, he goes here, he attacks, I go here, and I won't be on time. Okay, so I will play here. If he goes to 30, I can set a trap. Okay. Now there is no point in setting this trap, so I will try to move my king closer to the central part of the board, not to let him to attack this piece, standing on 22. So at first defense is my problem, and now we can start to attack by moving to the king with other pieces. So from lost position I will have big chances to win it. Okay, this attack gives me the possibility of making this move, and king will be captured 1 for 1. And I'm not afraid of my opponent going to another king, because this king will be caught in an opposition, of course. I know that you don't like to take it, but you must, of course. That's right, I go for another king. And if you go to 21, I will not even play to 22 maybe, but just move back my king to 8. He goes to 25, probably, that's right, I go to 11, and no matter where his king goes, I will play with my king here, 18 to 23. And his 3 pieces are in opposition, and it means that I win this game. Against a Norwegian player, perhaps Magnus Carlsen, perhaps.